For those of you who have not been here before, my name is John Huffman, and along with the tiny redhead dancer somewhere around, Barbara Cullen, we are the co-artistic directors of this joint. And we're glad to have you with us tonight. There she is, right there. We're a 501c3, and we have been for a couple of years now turning this old armored car company into a performance venue. We are all volunteer here, but we've got a great board of directors, and without their help, this could not have happened tonight. The ones who are present are wearing name tags, so please avail yourselves of their hospitality and greet them and let them greet you while you're here. I'm just going to run down our board members. Besides Barb and I, Ashton Wolf, Michelle James, Rhonda Broyles, Sammy Stills, Janet Wright Stites, and Ken, who's taking the photographs tonight. Jerome Pasqua, Beth Craig Hall, Tracy Dorr with Dorr Interiors, who really helped us a lot putting this together tonight. We're very grateful for them. I'd also like to run down our list of sponsors. They're posted everywhere, but that's very important because without their help, this couldn't have happened tonight. Village Manor Apartments, Tracy Dorr Interiors, PCG Talent, Millennium Events, Hall Talent and Development, Derby Dental Playhouse, Heyman Talent, and in memory of Gail Kingsley, who is a great friend of ours and a great champion of all 1031, an actress who is no longer with us, but her husband Luke is here tonight, and they helped us a lot tonight. Also, we had... Also, we had great assistants, as you'll see on the sign back there, from Doo-Wop Shop. And Yay. Tom Schultz, he's our man at Doo-Wop. Any of you who haven't used the services of Doo-Wop before, you're missing out because they have whatever you need, they have. They have little balls that change colors that are on the table. Anything you need is at Doo-Wop. Again, thank you for coming tonight. I'm going to introduce you now to the man who's going to lead us through this little adventure tonight. The honcho of Arts-Louisville. Yes. And he's also with the Louisville Visual Arts Association. And you all know him. He knows everybody in town. Keith Waits. Yeah.
Thank you, John. And I just want to say, there's still plenty of seats here. If there are people back there, people come in and have a seat.
They're staying close to the bar.
I know there's a bar tonight, but there's awards in here. I want to thank Vault 31 for hosting. I want to thank also Becky Jo Schneider, Amy Attaway, and Aaron Keene for helping us choose our special award recipients tonight. Thanks also to Rody Streeter for his work on the videos that you will be seeing as part of those awards. And big thanks to Lana Lindsay, John Huffman, and Tracy Dorr for co-producing this event tonight. At heart, theater is simply one group of people in a room trying to connect to another group of people in that same room. All around Louisville and the surrounding areas, this sacred exchange is taking place in venues large and small, with extravagant production values or with the barest minimum of sets and costumes, executed by trained professionals or by amateurs driven by a passion to devote long hours to it for little or no pay. It is all theater. It is all theater worth celebrating. And we are here tonight to do that. Now, just a note about the format. I'm not reading out lists of nominees. I'm just going to say the winner. In case you didn't know, the process of this was the winner was decided and everybody was notified. So, and we also had, I just want to say, I'm going off script a little bit here. We had so many nominations this year, so many people trying to put people up for awards. We had tremendous response this year, probably, I don't know, 3-4 times what it was last year. And that's very gratifying. But for one thing, we'd be here all night if I read all those nominees. So we're going to start with with the Education Awards, young actors and students who are learning their craft with the help of mentors and teachers. And so I just want to announce the very first award tonight, Best Youth Under 18 Performance for Caroline Seacrest. I hope I'm saying that. And Derby Dinner Playhouse.
I just want to thank Lee so much for giving me this amazing opportunity. I learned so much from Scott and Heather and Lee, and I had so much fun doing the show. I want to thank my family for always supporting me, especially my mom for driving me all over the place.
Yeah, let's hear it for the theater parents. One of our producers tonight. Okay, the next award, and this is for from Silver Creek Theater, the Steel Magnolias, Best Student Play.
Our production staff who couldn't come today. We have our scenic designers, our stage managers, Tyler Heath, Stephen Abbott, and Jude Gleason. We want to thank our amazing director who we were really upset she couldn't come, Miss Mary Beth Kaufman, and our artistic director, Alonzo Richmond. And I think all of us really want to thank our parents, obviously. Our friends who supported us through the entire show. All of our friends came out to see it at Silver Creek, and everyone just from Silver Creek who supported us through it. So thank you.
Congratulations, buddy.
We have one other student award from Kentucky Country Day School for their production of Legally Blonde, Best Student Musical.
All right.
Hello. I'm Kate Cinta, Arts Chair and Drama Department Director at Kentucky Country Day School. On behalf of our outstanding production staff, cast and crew of Legally Blonde, I am thrilled, we are thrilled to be accepting this award. For those of you who don't know us, KCD is a small private K-12 school located out on the east end of town. Our upper school has approximately 320 students, and each year roughly 1/4 of the student body participates in theater and in the musical. 10 years ago, KCD built a dedicated fine arts center, complete with a 380-seat auditorium and a lovely black box theater as well. And we are just so thrilled to be able to work in it. This state-of-the-art facility helps give our students and patrons the experience of being on Broadway or bringing Broadway to your doorstep. Each of the students that you see on stage with me tonight participated in a major way in Legally Blonde, and also in our entourage tonight are our outstanding music director, Karen Welsh, if you'll stand. Yay. Okay. And choreographers extraordinaire, Diane and David Thurmond. Yay. We are very grateful for this award and this prestigious honor. Thank you for nominating us, whoever nominated us. And thank you for selecting us as KCD, the 2015 production of Legally Blonde.
And now, tonight we have two special awards, and the first of those special awards is for Theater Educator of the Year. And we have special people to make these presentations. I'm sure most of all the people in this room have seen Leah Michelle Roberts on stage. She's worked in Pandora Productions, Theater 502, Finnegan Productions, and Stage 1 Family Theater, just to name a few. She's also appeared in films like Brett and Kyle and The Christmas Spirit. She is here tonight to present our first award. Leah.
Thank you. In 1997, I was starting my freshman year at the Youth Performing Arts School. I loved acting from a very early age. It was so much fun, and I thought, this is easy. Loaded down with a backpack full of books that probably weighed as much as I did, I was excitedly running up the big, old, ornate staircase of Y-Pass's Annex building. I was en route to my very first theater class. In my hurry, I missed a step and tripped, falling almost completely on my face. I heard a deep, resonant voice behind me say, "You're not a dancer, are you?" This is how Mr. Billy Bradford entered my little world. Pretty much immediately, I was scared of him. Yet over the course of the next 4 years, he enriched my life immeasurably. First and foremost, he quickly taught me that acting is not easy. If you're doing it correctly, it's a lot of hard work. He used to quip, "Just say your lines and don't bump into the furniture." A statement he often made, but belied how much he was really teaching us. He wasn't just trying to mold us into better actors, he was also molding us into better people. Now that I'm older, and just a little wiser, I realize his mission wasn't just to make us good enough performers to be tolerable to watch on stage. But he was teaching us to pursue perfection in everything we did. Be inquisitive, seek knowledge, study those who came before you. In Mr. Bradford's classroom, there were two types of days. Most days, it would be an endless and sometimes excruciating parade of monologues. After each of us was finished performing, we would have to continue to stand in front of the class to hear his instant review of our work. If he could tell we hadn't worked on it much, and he always could, his reaction was not exactly friendly. He would let us know we wasted his time, and he pondered aloud, "How did you get into this school?" Or, my personal favorite, "This would be so much easier with gin." On the other hand, there was that rare and glorious reaction of, "You're getting better." And that's what we strove for. Mr. Bradford instilling this practice of pursuing perfection didn't just help us on stage. It helped us in other facets of our lives as well. Just good enough was never good enough for him. And so it became true for us. To this day, when I know he's in the audience, I'm extra conscious to up my game. I'll never stop trying to convince him I'm getting better. That's an amazing power to have as a teacher. On the other days, we would sit around his desk and he would tell us stories about the industry. Personal experiences he had, urban legends about famous actors. We heard Elizabeth Taylor stories a lot. Or just lectures on subjects he had strong feelings about. We thought we had it easy on these days. We were glad to have a reprieve from acting under his critical eye. I didn't know it then, but now I realize we learned just as much on those days. His stories all had a moral, a lesson to be learned about how this industry works and how important it is to behave professionally, whether you're getting paid or not. A memory that sticks out notably to me is his insistence our resumes were typed out perfectly. He said, "A casting director's filing process for a resume with a typo on it is so easy," as he mimed throwing it into the trash can. I'll close by sharing this personal fact. I was born with a love of acting and a desire to do it professionally, but I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. Your guidance and time spent teaching me gave me the tools to do what I love and get paid for it.
Oh.
Which in this industry is crazy difficult to do. You didn't just teach me to remember lines or avoid bumping into furniture. You laid the foundation for a way of life and provided me with the confidence and skills to achieve my childhood dream. And the impact you've had on me will pay dividends for the rest of my life. Because of you, the awkward little girl who fell up the stairs was able to act alongside Oscar winner Olympia Dukakis in a horrible, cheesy Hallmark Christmas movie. I'm very proud of that. And you were instrumental in that milestone. You've done this for countless other students. While you live here in Louisville, Kentucky, a big part of you also lives on TV, in films, and on stages across the country. What an extraordinary impact you've had on 3 generations of theater artists. Also, I'm still kind of scared of you. When I was asked to present this award to him tonight, I was so honored, but also felt an immense responsibility. Mr. Bradford taught for 33 years at YPAS and is in year 44 at Trinity High School. He's influenced thousands and thousands of students. I'm just a fraction of his legacy. Please enjoy this video comprised of many of his former students submitted on his behalf to nominate him for the Theater Educator Tony Award.